Good morning, people. I'm Tony Rey-No, and this is Two Wheel for Fun, a site I created for the simplicity of the ride. I have a special request to show Angeles Forest Highway, so boots and jeans, rich and cake, this ride is for you. Kick the intro.
Alright, people, we are entering Antelope Valley 14, Highway 14, heading south to LA. And on this installment of SoCal Road Adventures, I am going to tackle Angeles Forest Highway, which leads up to Angeles Crest. And it'll be over here in the distance, not on the freeway, but we have a little ways to go. So, you know what? Let me get some turbo in so I can get in front of this little 18-wheeler. And hopefully I'll get back with you when we get ready to exit. All right, people, as the sign says, Angeles Forest Highway, exit 1 mile. So we're almost there. Like I said earlier, this is the series I call SoCal Road Adventures. And it's going to be where I explore the Southern California roads, you know. And when I get up to NorCal, it'll be NorCal adventure, you know. But since I stay in SoCal, might as well start here. And California in general has a very diverse riding community. I mean, you have, and just like anywhere else, you have tours, you have sport bikes, you have adventure bikes, you have trikes and all of that stuff, you know? So let's get this going. And this, if anything, will give you an indication of what I'm getting ready to get into. Nothing too serious, because after all, I got the camera rolling, and I don't want to get a performance award, so we'll just be easy. And as you see, I slid off the bike. I'm so used to my sport bike, and this is a wonderful exit off of California, off of Highway 14, leading to Angeles Forest. And I always like that turn. Here, check and stop, nothing's coming, so we just keep on going. Yes, that's a California stop, but it's what we do in California. As long as the police are not watching, because you will get a ticket for a California stop. And look at here, we got some local riders already who tackled Angeles Forest Highway. How's it going? All right now, good jobs. All Harleys. And I'm just gonna stop here for the Angeles Forest sign. It's the entrance. Let's stop this 360 and put this bad boy in neutral, and a little dismount here. Nothing too crazy, because we have to, you know, remember traffic coming from the rear, so we'll just roll up a little bit. And what I want to get, people, is this wonderful sign here. This sign shows you, almost tripped. This sign shows you where we're headed and where you can possibly head. All paths are open. Alicio Canyon Road, Upper Big Tujunga Canyon Road, and also to Angeles Crest. Angeles Crest is at the top of Angeles Forest. So we'll snake along about maybe 20-30 miles on Angeles Forest Highway, and at the top you get to Angeles Crest. If you take a left on Angeles Crest, it will take you all the way to the city of Wrightwood, which has an awesome cafeteria there called Grizzly Bear Cafe, I think it is. Amazing food. If you make a right on Angeles Crest, it will snake all the way down to La Cañada Flint Ridge, which is amazing. If you take it from end to end, meaning from La Cañada Flint Ridge all the way to Wrightwood, that would be an amazing day ride. Today is good in Southern California. A little windy, so I still can't get the drone up for fear of losing it. But as far as the temperatures and the sky, man, this is why we ride. So let's continue on with SoCal Road Adventures. And on today's episode, we're handling Angeles Forest Highway. Oops. And as I've said before, this is poppy season. So as you're coming through, you will see fields of orange and yellow and purple, and it is just amazing. And if you want a good dose of that, go to the go to the Lancaster Poppy Reserve off of Avenue I. Just take Avenue I from the 14 freeway and head towards Gorman. You can't miss it because there are signs everywhere, and you'll see the poppy fields by the time you get there. So that is, this is the beginning of Angeles Forest. And if you've never been on this road, just be mindful of what you do and how you do it. And if you know what, basically, obey the traffic laws. If you obey the traffic signs, obey the speed limits and things of that nature, you will be okay, and you will have an amazing ride. Open vistas, great scenery, nice roads, and Angeles Forest has everything you can offer, from sweepers to 180-degree turns to S-turns, off-camber turns. Whatever you're looking for, Angeles Forest has it. As you can see here's a nice little sweeper that we're coming into, and then it just cascades along to another little, small little turn, blind uphill turn for the most part. And see, this is what I mean by keeping speed. That car right there, if you'd been coming at speed, and he pulled out, chaos. Keep that head on swivel, people. Keep that head on swivel. And, I don't know what you're into. I don't know what, gets you off per se as far as excitement is concerned. And I'm talking strictly motorcycling, people, so please, no jokes. But if you're into nice views, nice roads, great open roads, depending on the time that you hit Angeles Forest, you may have no traffic. And no traffic just gives you a sense of peace, a sense of ease, and you can just have at it. Have fun and, not worry about a thing. If you worry about a thing, or is the song, don't you worry about a thing now, baby, something like that. Yeah. Angeles Forest. Again, people, this SoCal Road Adventure is brought to you by Rich and Cake from the Boots and Jeans Riders. And there's one of our sport bike riders there. I was talking about lack of traffic earlier. Here in the morning, before 10 o'clock, so between the hours of, I'm gonna say maybe 7 and 10, this straightaway is hot with sport bikes. And they like to go up here and do speed runs, providing that, the Lancaster or Los Angeles Police Department is not waiting on them. But normally they hang out here, they hang out back by the sign, and they spend their whole day, or at least 4 or 5 hours, doing speed runs up and down this road. And you know, it's nothing I'm into, but if you're into drag racing and, you know, risking your driver's license or motorcycle license, this is the place to be at 7 in the morning. But I come here for the roads. Yeah, like I say. And we have multiple turnoffs, and all of them are awesome. Let's see what's going on here. Is he good? Good. Okay. Yep, he's good. I don't guess he's had a little crash. That's one of the fellow sport bike riders. Yeah, people, check out this. This is now we're opening up into the vistas, the beginning of Angeles Forest Highway. To the right is Santa Clarita. To the left is more mountains. And yeah, this is the ride. This is the ride. So let me be quiet, insert some music, and you guys enjoy yourself. Angeles Forest Highway. Angeles Forest Highway. Just a nice, easy day for me, people. I am in touring mode and just having an ease of a day. Now, normally when I'm back here, I'm in sport mode and I'm doing the manual shifting because that gives you all of the means for this motorcycle. But for video purposes today, I'm just in automatic mode and chilling along in touring mode, just having a nice day, trying to bring you, the viewer, videos of SoCal. And this turn here is a good point to overlook some of Angeles Forest Highway, the turn down below. But if you don't want to go there, you just continue on Angeles Forest Highway, and as you can see, it just snakes through the canyon. And great day ride. And just imagine if you brought yourself a sack lunch or something. You know, just sit in the shade, just watching, looking, wondering into the distance about what's next. Yeah, this is it. This is my backyard. This is where Two Wheel for Fun hangs out when there's no planned ride. You know, but now that the weather is getting a little warmer, a little better, and the Santa Anas are starting to die down, you know, I may be able to have just a little bit more fun. Just a little bit. Nothing too extreme because I'm older now. I like to say wiser sometimes, but you know, other days being wise, you just don't want to deal with that. You just want to rip and run and have fun on roads that you know. Just being mindful of the road conditions, because no matter how much you think you know the road, there's always something waiting on you. Or as I like to say, Mr. Murphy is forever waiting. And for you newcomers who don't know who Mr. Murphy is Mr. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And that's why I say always keep your mindset about you. Always keep that head on swivel. Having a late entry into the turns here, looking deep into the turns to make sure that there's no hazard waiting on you. Something like, you know, dirt in the apex, oil in the middle of the road, or lo and behold, a parked car in the middle of a turn right at the apex. I've had that happen multiple times, people. And because, you know, the speed I carry is nothing too extreme, you know, I can easily do some emergency braking or an emergency maneuver action, you know. So have fun. If you're a novice rider, a beginner, get out there, because I don't care how much I don't care how much you have your head in the books or in a motorcycle safety foundation class, which, you know, I recommend for all new riders. But your real experience is putting time in the saddle. Your real experience comes from putting time on the road, riding the actual streets. Now, I get it. Some of you say you don't ride the streets, you don't want anything to do with that. Well, this is not for you. This is for street riders. This is for people that enjoy riding on the street and who can have some type of reserve with themselves, have some type of reserve with the throttle, and know that this is not a racetrack, you know, because, hey, this is a good road. I get it. And, you know, full disclosure, back in my day, man, I was ripping and running up this road. I had my 14 pinged, but those days are behind me sometimes. Hey, full disclosure, I'm being 100% honest, because there are days, man, I put my full leathers on, get on my 14, and come have at it and, kind of, remind myself of days of old, but that time is short-lived. I quickly get, zapped back into reality and be like, hey, dude, you're 55 years old. If you have an unscheduled dismount, it takes a little longer to heal. It hurts a hell of a lot more, and you have more to risk. Yeah. And here is Upper Big Tahunga Canyon. Now this road here goes through and brings you up on the top of Angeles Crest. Very, very nice road. Can't beat it. It's awesome. So either way, either you stay on Angeles Crest or you get on Big Tahunga. Either road is awesome. That just puts you a little bit closer to the I forgot the name of the restaurant and bar that was up there once upon a time. But my purpose here today is to show you Angeles Forest, so I'm going to stay on Angeles Forest. So, yeah, that's what's up, people. That is what's up. So we'll just continue on. Going. Yeah, so like I say, this, I don't know what you're into. I don't know what gets you excited about motorcycles or about the ride in general. But this is what I do. I pick a road, come out, have fun. If, not only pick a road, but sometimes I pick a destination. And I just try to find the twistiest road there, staying off of the beaten path, whether it's I-5 or the 101 or the 58. The 58 freeway, not California Route 58, because that is a phenomenal road as well. And yeah, people, this is what's up. This is what I do. This is what I consider a damn good ride. Yeah. So Boots and Jeans riders, Rich and Cake, this tour of Angeles Forest, you know what, let's go in here. It's nothing crazy, but if you guys want like a little picnic lunch, you can come here off of the freeway. It's like a little river down there. Got picnic tables, trash thing for trash, a few sites and stuff. So, you can come here for a little picnic lunch. Just be mindful, people, because as beautiful as this is, there is danger. Yahoos are forever waiting for those people who are, slipping up and not keeping their wits about them. So be mindful, people, because there is danger here. I wouldn't be truthful if I didn't tell you that. Especially women who are riding by themselves. And I'm not trying to be a male chauvinist or anything. I'm just calling it like it is, because there are some times here, man, I have been in the middle of nowhere, and someone has come up to me and started telling me about their travel plans, where they're going, where they're staying, how long they're going to be on the road. And it's like, hey, luckily I am who I am, and I am not a threat. But there are people out there who are a perceived threat, and I'm not saying this to make anyone be overly cautious. I'm sorry, I'm not saying this to make anyone scared, but just be cautious. Just be mindful of where you are, what you're doing, who you're talking to, and what you're talking about. Because people, we are in that time. We are in the here and now, and life is not what it was 20 or 30 years ago. It's not. So all that boils down to is keep your wits about you. Keep your wits about you. Angeles Forest Highway. And unfortunately, I see the helicopter over there. I don't know if you can see that. There's only two reasons a helicopter is in the air. One, there's been the report of a fire, or two, there's been the report of an accident. And Angeles Forest, Angeles Crest, the Big Tahungas, hell, pick any road in Southern California. An unscheduled dismount is always waiting, depending on how you ride and how you handle yourself. And now you may be bugging because you've heard how you ride and how you handle yourself quite a few times in this video. Well, those words ring true. So all right, people, Angeles Forest Highway, and like I said, it comes up to Angeles Crest. If you take a left, you go to Big Pines. If you take a right, it takes you to Los Angeles, or even better, La Cañada Flint Ridge. And you really need to keep your wits about you here, because there's always speeding left and right, left and right. There's a bathroom back there if you have to use it. And that's probably about all you're gonna get at this end. This is like the little rest stop area when you come this way. So basically we just come up here and we take a little breather, you know, and overlook the road. And yeah, this is it. Let's do a little 360. Hopefully this shows me walking around the complete bike, and I can kind of look at my 2021 Honda Goldwing GL 1800 DCT, the non-airbag model. And as GB Winging It would say, this is the jump off. No, let's see if I can do my GB Winging It impression. Good morning, people, and welcome to the channel. This is GB Winging It, and I'm on my as he would say, on my 2018 Honda Goldwing GL 1800 DCT airbag. Don't you like the chrome? I like chrome. Well, I don't have chrome, but anyway, G, how did I do with your GB Winging It impression? All right, people, just turn off the 360. Kind of save some of that juice. The road here leading down into the and up into the cavern, that is Angeles Crest Highway. Again, Wrightwood, Grizzly Bear Cafe, and going the other direction, you'll run into La Cañada Flint Ridge. And you can also get to Los Angeles this way too. It takes a little bit longer, but yeah, people, that's what's up. That's what's up. So this has been Tony Rey-No from Two Wheel for Fun, over 50, still on 2, and loving it. And above all else, people, in this life, live this life. I'll get with you later. Peace.